Hi there, and welcome to Divine Resolution Tarot. My name is Chanel, and I am your reader whenever you visit my channel. This reading is intended for the sign of Cancer, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, or Jupiter. And if you're watching for Cancer, it could feel like a message for you about your Cancer. So just reverse the roles however you need to. So Cancer, I am looking at the bottom of your deck. This is in regards to your love life. And it's really been kind of chaotic here. This person, you could be dealing with a fire sign, Aries, Leo, or Sagittarius. We have Aries very prominent in the spread as well with that Emperor coming out. But it's being very committed almost to like this devil energy. And so it's like almost if you had a King of Wands, except when he's in his shadow side or she's in her shadow side, and you're really seeing the worst of this person, right? Now, the hard part about the connection is I feel like there have been times when your person has shown you the best of them, but it's so fleeting that it seems as though it's not really worth it to you at this time, because you've kind of gone from trying to match this person's energy and be their other half to now being single and on your own and really releasing that wand and giving up that opportunity. You're putting that behind you now. And I feel like because of the way things have been so imbalanced, there's even an energy of you almost feeling a little bit of anger or animosity towards this person. Because when the Eight of Wands comes out in the reverse, not only does it talk about blocked movement or communication, but this is really what led to this ending, is that this person has the capacity to be very childish and very hot and cold, right? And I feel like that's really started to kind of turn you off, especially because in your Oracle deck, the cards that came out are quality time in the reverse and intimacy in the reverse. So I feel like this is not a whole lot going on here. These cards jumped as I was shuffling. 10 of Cups reversed, 3 of Swords reversed. This is you trying to heal your own heart, right? And really trying to build a life that makes you happy with or without this person. Now, what I thought was kind of interesting is you got the Oracle card, Retreat. It's time to disconnect from the world. But this actually came out in the reverse. So I feel as though it's time for you to start reacclimating yourself to possibly dating, because you also got a new love card that says a new person has stirred your romantic feelings. You had finances and career, and that also came out in the reverse. It says financial issues are a factor in your love life right now. Now, for me personally, Cancer, I think that you really started trying to focus on your money, yourself, and you probably really went within for a while to try to get over this energy or to feel as though you didn't waste your time, right? It's like, what can I get out of this? What did I learn from this? How can I apply it to make myself a better person? But it seems as though now it's the time for you to start getting back out into the world, because we actually have true love coming out as well. This is the romance of a lifetime. So it very well could be that something new is going to be stirring your attention quite soon. We got worth waiting for. Divine timing is at work in your love life. So for those of you who feel as though you've just been waiting and you're always kind of like the bridesmaid or the best man, this is really saying that perhaps your partner, whoever it was that you're meant to meet or be with, maybe they weren't ready, right? Maybe they weren't ready for you. And so you've had to wait, and not necessarily even on this old energy. Now, I feel as though something new is coming in for you, Cancer. This can be a whole new person, or this could be an opportunity to try to start fresh with someone else, depending on what it is you truly want, right? Your energy for your past is the Emperor. So you really put your foot down on a situation. You decided that it's like you read this person their rights and you were like, this is it. Either you're going to get on my side of the fence and you're going to be a part of the team, or I'm going to start taking it as you're working against me, because I can no longer keep dealing with, somebody sabotaging the connection or taking away from what I'm trying to build for myself, right? Now, 5 of Cups came out in the reverse for why this happened. And I think it's because you've been very tired of being sad over this person, right? This person has an energy of being really toxic, and they also have an energy of being very nonchalant, which is frustrating if you're trying very hard to show someone you love them or you're trying to build with them and they act like they really couldn't care less, right? Now, outcome here is the Six of Cups for your past energy. And so I feel like this is you kind of going back to your childhood, thinking about things that have happened in the past, trying to remember the life that you wanted for yourself, maybe before you became an adult and started dating or integrating other people into your life, and then those things have changed. This is you also doing a lot of soul searching and looking for your path, right? I think some of you have turned to trying to be more spiritually inclined, or even starting to look for different career avenues or hobbies that you could really integrate into your life as a profession one day that will match some of the experiences you've had in your life. Some of you may have decided to do some sort of like life coaching or relationship coaching, or, helping people build their self-esteem or self-worth, because you found that it really did bring you a lot of joy, and start to bring you around people that are a lot more positive than kind of this lower vibrational situation you've been in, right? So at present, you are the Two of Swords in the reverse. And this is happening because of the Nine of Swords in the upright. So what this is showing me is that you went from being in a situation where you felt like you were out of control. You couldn't do anything to fix this person, but you felt as though you could not walk away. It was as though you were really tied to this energy, right? To the point that you always had to kind of make some sort of concessions about what you wanted, right? It was almost like, okay, well, I'm going to look at the greater good of the situation. I'm going to try to keep the peace and the harmony. Now, Cancer is not doing that anymore. You're in a space of being like, you know what, even if I have to move on by myself, I'm okay with that, right? And that's because you've really been stuck in this Nine of Swords energy for so long, always having to fear the worst. Eight of Swords again, right? So lots of mental anguish with these cards. I'm thinking about how you could have been dealing with someone who's a bully or just very immature, somebody who's unstable, and it looks like you're coming through as someone who really has your life together and knows what you want. And for those of you who don't know exactly what you want, I still feel like you're emotionally intelligent enough to be able to really sit down and look at what you've been through and then start trying to decide what kind of future you want for yourself, right? This is coming through as your partner being almost looking for like a parent. This is somebody who they don't need to pull their weight, right? They don't need to show up for their half of the situation because they know that you are very reliable and very loving, and that no matter what happens, you will figure this out for them. And for you, I think that that's just not even anything that you're interested in at this time, even though you feel as though you really care about this person. Now, future energy is Knight of Coins reversed. And why this is happening is the Three of Swords. So let's take a look at that. Okay, I don't want you to feel this way. Now, I'm not sure what this person is going to end up doing in the future, and I'm going to look into it. But it's almost the energy of you feeling as though you've completely wasted your time when it comes to this connection. And that might set you back emotionally a little bit because this person is acting so cold and so distant. They're giving off the energy that they don't need you, never needed you, don't care if you're gone, right? And I feel like you've tried to really help this person, whether it's with spiritual growth or work through some old emotions or even to get their life in order, right? If you are in the process of trying to start a career where you assist people, do not let this person's failures dictate to you how you think your life will go helping your new clients, okay? Because for some of you, with this relationship not working out or this person not getting it together, it's making you feel as though that's a reflection of your capacity to be able to heal people. So please, please don't get into that space because I can see you feeling a little bit depressed. It seems as though this person may soon be experiencing some sort of loss, but it's really because the universe is trying to teach them a lesson, right? They don't know how to value things when they have them. So now that you have removed yourself, this person is going to continue to experience loss in their life and probably make bad decisions for a while, for the simple fact that they're very stubborn, right? They need to grow up and it's a little bit overdue. So please don't get into a space where you're thinking like, oh, I couldn't help them, I couldn't heal them. That was not your job, right? You're being removed so this person can kind of go through it on their own. because it will also teach them how to value you, as well as the other opportunities in their life that it seems like this person consistently squanders. Now, your person is coming through as the Ace of Pentacles in the reverse and the King of Pentacles in the reverse, right? So this is somebody who is just emotionally kind of bankrupt. If they have material items, they have just enough. They don't really have ambition. This is kind of a con artist, a cheater, a liar, when it's in the extreme. In the lesser capacity, this is just someone who they don't know the value of things, right? Their word means nothing. Their presence is irrelevant because this person just has no staying power. They're very ineffective at life and adulting, right? And so I can see why you had to give up on this situation at this time. This person, I think the most frustrating part about this energy is they could change if they wanted to. This person is very smart, right? This person, I think you felt a deep connection to them because you can tell that they're very intuitive, that they probably receive downloads. This is somebody who has a tendency to kind of yo-yo back and forth between pondering the great mysteries of life and then like the next time you talk to them, they say something where you're just like, who are you? Like, how is this even possible that one minute you were so enlightened and on this level, and then now you're like down here in all this control drama and aggressive behavior, passive aggressive behavior. Like, this person, they have the capacity to do better and they choose not to. Okay. So again, please don't take that for those of you who are trying to go into the healing profession. The people who come to you for help, they will want to work on themselves. Okay. You're going to experience something totally different than someone who it feels like you are fighting tooth and nail just for the little things. That's not how it works when you heal people. Okay. So please, again, don't worry about that. Now, your person is viewing you as the Ace of Swords, so they feel like you are extremely disappointed in them. I don't know why I'm getting this from them, but there's a little bit of jealousy here. It's like you're very comfortable with who you are. You're comfortable with the knocks that you've taken in life or the things that you've had to rebuild yourself. It's like you don't consistently break yourself over the coals to the point that you have to act out and treat people badly. Your person is a little bit jealous of the fact that you have faith in maybe a higher power, or that you have faith in yourself or hope for your future, because this person is coming through as being very depressed or cynical or jaded. This person wants to communicate with you. They know that you're extremely angry with them. But there's a little bit of them also wanting just to be back in your space because they really like the way that you make them feel, because you really boost this person up, right? This is somebody that they're very disconnected and they don't seem to have the capacity to do that for themselves. Now, how you view them is the Three of Wands. So you feel like this person has a long way to go, right? I mean, there's miles to go before you feel like you could reinvest in this situation, because they create all these issues that don't need to be there. And this is literally you starting to, it's almost like, I don't know, because you're such a loving person, but at the same time, you're beginning to feel like bitter. Like this person is leaving a bad taste in your mouth. Like this person, they make things harder than they need to be, is literally what this is. And so for you, you realize that this person is stuck. You realize that they're stubborn. It's like literally this person, it's like they missed the boat is kind of where this is at. And now you're just kind of leaving, and they're watching you go. This is literally you in your boat and them watching you leave, right? And that's how you see it, is that you're going on a journey that they can't come to because they're in a place where they're coming from lack. Maybe this person has a victim mentality. Maybe this person just has a poor outlook on life and likes to blame other people for their circumstances. But it's literally like you've leveled up and you realize that this person just can't come with you on this part of your trip because they don't have their affairs in order, is kind of what this is like, right? Whether it's emotionally, spiritually, mentally, or however, right? So it seems as though this person feels like you kind of kicked them out of your life. I want to take a look at your person because I don't know if the chance to do something new is with someone else or with them. I feel like there will be a new level in your life as you're starting to grow and expand. But we do have this is the romance of a lifetime. So I'm very curious to find out, is this somebody new? Is this somebody old? Is this your person finding a way to meet you on your level, right? We're going to take a look at that in the extended reading. I'm going to see how your old person feels and what they want. We're going to see what they're currently doing and what they will do and how that will affect you, and advice for dealing with them. And then I'm going to pull cards to see about this new love, because I kind of have a feeling that this new love is actually your true love. And this may be that Wands energy that came through, but they're coming through in a different way, right? Because they're viewing you as having provided them with clarity, and they realize that they want to fix this, right? With this star energy, this is literally them wanting to connect, solidify something, try to give back to you what you've been giving to them. They want to return to this, right? So there's a huge part of me that feels like they will be trying to show you a new version of themselves. Now, I don't know if that's something you want, and I want to see what their intentions are behind this, because this person's still operating kind of weird. You know what I mean? Like, I don't know that I'd be especially excited if this person reached out to me based on what I'm seeing here. So I'm going to take a look into all of that for you, and then I'll pull a card for the new love to see who that is, if that is kind of that resurgence of the past, like I think it is, but it may not be, right? I mean, fingers crossed for those of you who are wanting something new, but for those of you who are not, we're going to look into that too. Thank you so much for allowing me to read for you, and I'll speak to you again soon, but good luck with this, and you take care. Bye. I know what I want, and I know I want to be with you. I don't want to be stuck. Tell me about the Eight of Swords reversed. Yeah, that's the hard part. They're still having problems with self-love, okay? So this person wants to love you, but the issue here is they don't really love themselves. And so they're a little bit empty. And that's why there's no pentacles in this spread, is this person has a really hard time with commitment or follow through, because they, like, remember how I said they don't see the value in situations or people? It's because they don't see that in themselves.